Okay, I'm live. Fuck off. Okay. Can you all hear my mic? Last video of the night here, boys. I just watched one of the biggest chokes of the whole season, and this is the damn Lakers we're talking about. Fucking damn. Like, they choke every game I've seen. Oh my god, I was really hopeful that the Lakers were going to walk out with a win. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm just not liking seeing a team of their caliber and a team of their talent just play like this. One quick story about Jason Tatum, actually, because we're going to be talking about my Celtics first. They played tonight, no Jaylen Brown, but we just showed the rest of the league just how bad the Hornets are without LaMelo Ball. So, when only one All-Star plays against them and they don't have LaMelo Ball, they literally get fucking 35-pieced here. But one story, Jason Tatum actually went to a Lululemon store. You guys probably know what Lululemon is. He went to like an outlet store, and this girl that I went to go to school with like works there, and she like saw him and didn't recognize him as Jason Tatum. Which I don't know how they figured out it was Jason Tatum. I don't know how she like figured it out and told people about it, but that's not up to me. So that's just a cool little story. Obviously, he's from the St. Louis area. I go to school in Edwardsville, Illinois, literally 20 minutes away from St. Louis. So obviously, he's around this area quite a bit. Maybe I'll get to meet him one day. I don't know. That'd be cool. But Marcus Smart dishes 15 and scores 22. The Celtics crush the Hornets, won by 35. You know, obviously, Marcus Smart being the reigning NBA Defensive Player of the Year, he had to show that he could get it done on both sides of the ball. So that's exactly what he did. I'm not going to get nitpicky into the highlights. I kind of want to just talk about games I actually watched. I was going to stream tonight me playing like Madden because there's AKA cards coming in a couple of days in the game, but I decided not to do that because, I don't know, man. I just kind of want to chill out. I woke up at like 8 in the morning, fell asleep at like 3 in the morning, woke up at 8, drove 2.5 hours, went to 2 lectures, and I'm just kind of exhausted. So tomorrow will be different. Obviously, I only have 1 lecture, and I don't wake up till 10 in the morning. So let's just look at the losing team first. The Hornets, you know, a 24-point performance. Shout out to Jalen McDaniels. Is it Jaden or fucking... It's Jalen. I got it right this time. Good. Jalen McDaniels, 24-point performance, 67% from 3, 75% from the field. One of his more efficient games of this year. Kelly Oubre continuing to play pretty damn solid for this Hornets team through losses, of course. But, I mean, 22 points for him. Got to give him some props. And I think a big problem with this team has not just been the fact that they don't have good backup point guards, because I don't think the guards are really the problem. I think they need to start looking into getting a new center. My man Miles Plumlee, he only shot 40% from the field, played 27 minutes, 4, 5, and 4. Not really a stat line you want, but then again, we also need a guy on this team that could probably put up 35 plus against a team as good as the Celtics, but it's just not going to happen. So we need guys damn near putting up 40 on this team if you want to beat the Celtics. That's just what it is. Moving on to the Celtics, so very successful game. I don't even know why Tatum played as much as he did, but he put up 35 points, of course, in his MVP arc right now. He is definitely top 3. He might even be top 2. You can interchange the one position with Giannis or Luka depending on how you look at the MVP award, but right now I think Tatum is 2. And honestly, he should be 1. The Celtics are 16-4 with him on the court. They've played 20 games with him this year, and they have a 80% win percentage when he plays. And when he doesn't play, they still won the game. So, yeah, Marcus Smart, 22 points, 15 assists. He shot 67% from 3. Great performance for him. But also a good performance off the bench because we have a guy, Malcolm Brogdon, 6th Man of the Year candidate here, putting up 21 points, not missing a 3. Only missing 1 shot through 23 minutes. So, great play there from him. Hawks and Sixers, pretty good game down here to the wire. We always expect this matchup to be good. Pretty big rivalry between, Trae Young and Embiid. They've met each other in the playoffs a couple of times. When Ben Simmons was there. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. There's people sleeping. But Joel Embiid returns from injury. He powers the 76ers past the Hawks. They win by 3. Man, last minute of the game, and Joel Embiid with the late game heroics, just putting the team on his back like an MVP candidate should. I don't think he's a candidate right now. Obviously, he's missed way too much time, but I mean, they're 12-9. That's pretty damn impressive. We're just going to talk about the box scores, though. Looking at the Hawks, Clint Capella's back. A lot of players are back. tonight. A lot of good returns, which is great. 10 points, 16 rebounds for Clint Capella. Trae Young had 18 points and 10 assists. Not really much this team could do. It was just Joel Embiid taking over. I think the Hawks played really well cohesively as a team, but there's nothing you can do about Joel Embiid. But especially when he has surrounding pieces like Tobias Harris putting up 24 points and 10 rebounds. But yeah, Joel Embiid, 30 points, 50% for the field. You get a 21-point performance for Shake Milton, didn't miss a three. So yeah, there you have it. Embiid can operate without Harden. And the Hawks are no slump. They're definitely a good basketball team, so this is a good win for Embiid, especially on a return. Let's talk about Timberwolves and Wizards. My, oh my, Porzingod. Stop calling him Porzingis because he is having an all-star caliber season here. Playing with Bradley Beal, he is still able to just put up such good numbers. It is so damn impressive. I love how the Wizards just allow, I love their system. They just allow certain players to get the ball and do what they need to do. It's not like, oh, only Bradley Beal can score this game or only Kuzma. We find situations where Porzingis can score, Kuzma can score, Beal can score. I really like this Wizards team. They're one of my favorite teams in the league besides the Celtics, and I need to start watching more of their games. I've found a liking to them. I think they're a really good basketball team. But yeah, Kristaps Porzingis scores 41. The Wizards beat the Wolves after Karl Anthony Towns gets hurt on a non-contact injury. Those are always the worst. Very unfortunate. But, I forgot to look at the thing for the Hawks and Sixers. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. 1 second. Kristaps Porzingis, best scoring night of his career. He had a really good first half scoring-wise. And, yeah, they win by 15 here. Man, it sucks to see Karl Anthony Towns go down, but man, I love watching this Wizards team play. I need to get a city jersey of somebody. They're playing out of their damn mind right now. It's fucking awesome. Really, I mean, you look at the Timberwolves and you have a 29-point performance for Anthony Edwards. You get a 23-point performance off the bench for Jalen Nowell, who's actually been playing pretty solid for the squad. He shot 67% from three. Again, Austin Rivers playing and not having Jones in there, having Jones in there is kind of a big deal. You know, you could expect Jones every once in a while to put up 15 to 20 points a game. You can't really expect that out of Austin Rivers. He only shot 40% from the field, and he didn't make a single three, which is really what he does. He put up a 4-2-1 stat line in 24 minutes, and it was 2 fouls away from fouling out, so definitely not something you want. Oh, Los Pollos is live. I'll probably watch his live stream after this. Perfect timing. Thank you, Los. You've blessed the boys. But looking at the Wizards here, Kyle Kuzma put up a 23-point performance. Late night post-game press conference. Damn, I need to watch this. 23 points for Kuzma. Man. 41 points for Kristaps Porzingis. He shot 60% from three, 67% from field, putting up his best scoring night and doing it efficiently. 22 points for Bradley Beal as well. I mean, this team has a really solid big three there. Moving on to the Magic and the Nets. Kevin Durant scores 45. He carries the Nets to a 7-point win over the Magic. Really cool to see the Nets finally reach that 500 goal that they've probably been shooting for quite some time. Kevin Durant, best scoring night of the season. Getting them to 500. That's great. Shout out to KD and the squad there. That's the team I'm definitely rooting for. I think they deserve success. You know, you look at this Magic team, you have Paolo Banchero going for 24, shot at 3 and made it. You get a 21-point performance for Franz Wagner, shooting 50% from the 3 and the field. 24-point performance for Bol, including a 50% 3-point percentage, 67% from the field. They have some solid guys that can come in and play good basketball, but they're definitely missing. They were missing Mo Bamba. You know, he had back spasms, and in his place, I don't know who Caleb Houston is. He played on Michigan. I think I remember seeing him play. Never mind. But if Mo Bamba would have played and he would have got double digits, they would have won this game. But instead, we get a 3-1-7 performance for Houston, who, although shot 33% from three, only shot 25% overall field goal percentage. You look at the Nets here, you get a 45-point performance for Kevin Durant, 60% from three, great. You know, it's one thing to score a lot, it's another thing to score efficiently. But Nicholas Claxton, 17 points, 13 rebounds, 70% from the field. Kyrie Irving had a 20-point performance of his own with a 40% three-point percentage. So, yeah, they're finally starting to figure things out, which is great. Cavs, Raptors, thought this was going to be a better game. I'm not really sure what's going on with the Cavs. They're kind of a confusing team at this point. Do they want to dominate? Do they want to lose games? It's kind of an up and down. But Pascal Siakam scores 18 in his return. He returned as well. That's awesome. Raptors beat the Cavs by 12. Big score. Pretty decent scoring night for Pascal Siakam coming off this return. Good rebounding night. And obviously OG Anunoby can pick up the slack from returning Pascal. Shout out to the Raptors. The Raptors have a decent thing going on. And now that Siakam's back, they can kind of move forward and really play some good basketball here. You get an 18-point, 15-rebound performance for Evan Mobley. He shot 50% from the field. Darius Garland, 18 points, 10 assists. He shot 40% from 3. You know, Isaac Okoro. Not having Jared Allen is definitely tough. Lower back injury. Isaac Okoro was in the starting lineup, and he made 1 field goal in 32 minutes. Didn't make a single 3. 2, 1, and 5 stat line. I mean, could you at least put up 10 to 15 points? I don't know. Is that too much to ask? I'm not really sure. But looking at the Raptors, Pascal Siakam, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 33% from 3, 50% from the field. A 20-point performance for OG Anunoby, including 67% from 3. So not a great game, but hey, shout out to the Raptors. Thunder, Pelicans. Wow, very terrible coaching in the final seconds of this game. This was a game I watched like the final seconds of. Very bad. Oh my God. Not good coaching. Their coach needs to learn some fucking things. You call the timeout. When there's like 6 seconds left or whatever, you call the timeout. When your point guard has the ball past half court, you call a timeout regardless if you think Shai Gilgeous is him and he's like one of the best and he's one of the best like scorers in the league, especially in clutch time situations. I get that, but you call a timeout. It doesn't matter if it's freaking Steph Curry, if it's freaking Ray Allen from the corner, I don't care. You call a timeout. Kobe, Jordan, whatever, you name it. But anyway, Zion Williamson powers the shorthanded Pelicans past the Thunder. They win by 4. Good scoring night for Zion Williamson. His best passing night of his career, I think. Go ahead 3-point play with 44 seconds left. Yeah, the Pelicans were out some guys tonight, but that wasn't a problem because they were playing the Thunder, who not only has one of the weakest rosters in the NBA, has one of the weakest coaches in the NBA. Again, I'm just really mad. What was that call? But anyway, shout out to Jeremiah Robinson Earl. He had 10 points, 13 rebounds, 40% from the 3. Solid night there. 31 points for Shai. Obviously, we know he's going to do that. You know, kind of wish that Josh Giddey would pick up the slack a little bit as well. He was kind of lacking on the scoring end, didn't make a 3, shot 33% from the field. Not great there. 7 points, an assist, and 5 rebounds, damn near fouled out. We need him to be a 10 to 15 point scorer. It just is what it is. You look at this Pelican squad, you get a 23-point performance for Zion Williamson, and you get a 20-point performance for Trey Murphy. Just the guys you would expect to perform well without, their big scorers like Brandon Ingram or CJ McCollum. So those guys did their job and they got the win. So shout out to the Pelicans, although the Thunder probably should have won that game realistically. Rockets Nuggets, not really that good of a game. Not a game I really invested in. Didn't really care about it all that much. But Nikola Jokic and Kyler Murray. This is not NFL. Jamal Murray lead the Nuggets to a 16-point win over the Rockets. Great scoring, great rebounding for Nikola Jokic, and Jamal Murray also had his best scoring night of the season. So yeah, good one for the Nuggets. I guess not really much to say about this game. Rockets played pretty garbage, and especially Jabari Smith. We just need a guy that can step up and put up 25 plus consistently. I'm not saying that should be Jabari Smith because, he just didn't get that many shots. He shot 75%. A 9-1-3. If they wanted to win this game, he probably should have put up 25 points. But we know that's not going to happen. So, yeah, it's just not a good performance for the Rockets here. You look at the Nuggets, though. 32 points, 12 rebounds for Jokic. He shot 50% from 3. You get a 31-point performance for Jamal Murray. He shot 50% from 3. So, yeah, all their pieces, the duo that was on top, damn near on top of the league a couple of years ago, finally getting their mojo back. So, yeah. Um, Bulls Jazz. Happy to see the Bulls get a win. Obviously they're a very struggling team this year, and I have a roommate that actually is just likes Chicago sports. It's very unfortunate to see some of their struggles this season, but glad to see they've beat a team that has at some points been one of the best teams in the league. So, yeah, DeMar DeRozan scores 26. The Bulls hand the Jazz their fifth straight loss. They've gone from 12-6 to 12-11. The Jazz are slowly starting to fall apart there. But yeah, DeMar DeRozan scoring the ball, passing the ball. They won by 7 here. So, yeah, shout out to the Bulls. He had just 26 points. 20 points for Zach LaVine as well. He carried a bit of his load. 10 points, 10 rebounds off the bench for Andre Drummond. So some positives, for sure. Good win. Freaking Kelly Oubre put up 23. He shot 50% from 3. You get a 32-point performance from a future All-Star. Sorry, guys, I have to say he's a future All-Star. 32 points, 67% from the field. But, man, what is Jordan Clarkson doing? The man shot like fucking 20% from the field. Not a good night for him, and I hate to see this. If he would have just put up like 15 plus this game, they would have been just fine. But man, he put up 8, 9, and 6. He played the second most minutes on the squad as well. So darn, it really sucks to see him play like that. But Suns Kings. Man, I got to tell you about this Kings team. They never quit. They play with so much energy, so much passion and pride for the game. It's so respectable. And even through a loss, my goodness. What can you do about Devin Booker putting up 44? If he would have put up less than 40, they would have lost this game. That's just how good the Kings are right now. Oh, man, they just play with so much pride. They hustle. They take advantage of everything. They make runs. Very streaky team, but in a good way, man. I'm really excited to see how this Kings season plays out. Devin Booker scores 44. The Suns beat the Kings by 5 for their 5th straight win. Suns are looking damn good right now, but we can't speak too soon. Devin Booker, scoring, grabbing rebounds, stealing the ball, fucking insane. He played great. Wow. Played amazing. Devin Booker is literally Himothy. He is an all-star if I've ever seen one. But let's talk about DeAndre Ayton. 17 points, 12 rebounds, shot 80% from the field, one of the most efficient big men in the league. Devin Booker, though, 44 points. You're not beating that. Looking at this King squad, you get a 17-point, 10-assist performance for Domantas Sabonis, 50% from 3, 80% from the field. Off the bench, another guy that I think could possibly win Sixth Man of the Year, we have Malik Monk. 30 points off the bench is kind of insane. He shot 40% from 3. Harrison Barnes, the veteran, kind of having a slow game tonight. Would have been nice to see him get in that double-digit range. Didn't miss it. Didn't make a 3. Shot 25% from the field. Didn't get a lot of shots, though. I guess, their big scores were kind of forcing shit, but he ended up with 6 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Kind of expect more out of a guy like him, especially with how he played last year. So, Pacers-Lakers, God, dude, this is like the moment of the night. How the fuck did LA lose this game? I don't know what is going on. This is fucking ridiculous. Rookie Andrew Nembhard hits a 3 at the buzzer. The Pacers stun the Lakers. They win by 1. Easily the best game of the night. One of the craziest things. My God. Right at the buzzer. They were down 17 in the fourth quarter. What are the Lakers doing? My God. That's so upsetting. Very upsetting. But anyways, looking at the Pacers, you get a 15-point, 13-rebound performance for Miles Turner. I saw Los Pollos complaining. I think it's funny, but it still sucks that they lost this fucking game. Are we serious? 24 points, 14 assists for the boy, Tyrese Halliburton. Great player. 23 for the rookie, Benedict Mathurin off the bench. And let's just move on to the Lakers. LeBron and AD are back on the court for the first time since the first 3 games of the year. You get AD continuing to elevate his game. 25 points, 13 rebounds. He shot 60% from 3. Or from the field. LeBron, 21 points, a 30% three-point performance. 24 for Russell Westbrook. 360 played well tonight. 50% from 3 for him. But man, Troy Brown Jr. is a starter on this team. My God, the front office needs some work here. The guy is a great rebounder. He's a great hustle player. When he gets opportunities, he plays good. He shot 50% from the 3, but he only shot 20% from the field. And if he would have made a couple more shots, this Lakers team would have won. Besides the rebounds, all he finished with was 3 points and an assist. So yeah, that's kind of my spiel. Have a good rest of your guys' night, though. Tomorrow we will be back. Obviously only 3 games, so not a long video, but it is what it is. Basketball is basketball, so gotta love it. TNT doubleheader should be hype. So